morning, everyone. What is going on today? There is depression coming in, guys. Let's not have the depression from that to take over. We're gonna be happy. I have really fun brows on today, okay? And my co-host is MI fucking A. While the song is playing, please can we get a couple of things in chat? I'm waiting for Kick to start. I've clicked the button. Kick, can you start for me? Thank you. Kick has finally started. Let's start the song. Fuck that shit. Hi. Welcome. I'm over this shit already. It's Monday.
Yeah. Lights down. Chat loud. Strike the match. FFS. You already know. Yeah. Pulling up live, sparks in our eyes, smoke in the air, truth mixed with lies. Screens glow red when the timer ticks. We don't beg, we burn for it. Names light up when the donors land. Every flame got a helping hand from the first hello to the last goodbye. You keep the fire alive. Hands up, feed the flame. Every click, every name. Hear that crackle, feel that rush. Say it with us, say it loud. FFS, feel the fire. FFS, take it higher. Donos hit and the blaze won't stop. Lights ignite when the stories drop. FFS, stand behind us. FFS, right beside us. From the spark to the burning end. Fire for sluts. This is family. Late nights, chaos, laughs, and heat. Truth or lies at our feet. You throw gas, we light the fuse. Nothing here, we're scared to lose. Every voice in the scrolling sea makes this more than just you and me. Built this flame from chat and trust. All it takes is one more spark. Hands up, feed the flame. Every click, every name. Hear that crackle, feel that rush. Say it with us, say it loud. FFS, feel the fire. FFS, take it higher. Donos hit and the blaze won't stop. Lights ignite when the stories drop. FFS, stand behind us. FFS, right beside us. From the spark to the burning end. Fire for sluts. This is family. Still burning when the screen goes black. Every flame finds its way back. If it's hot, if it's loud, if it's us, you know who started it.
Welcome, FFS crew, to another fun episode of Fire. And as you can tell, I have bedazzled on my eyebrows today. I thought it would be quite some fun. I don't know where Lilah is. Lilah's supposed to be here with me now for the stream. She's not here. Lilah, where are you? Can everyone who is in the Discord possibly please ping Lilah? Because I don't know where she is. She's missing. We have a missing co-host, okay? She's not here in 5 minutes. I'm sending out the search party because what is this bullshit? Where are you? We're supposed to be having fun today. I don't know what's going on. She's late. She might be here soon. I don't know. So, there's quite a few things that I want to get into. I was kind of hoping I would be in the Discord and we could chat to Lilah about this, but she's not fully in the Discord yet. I can pull us over into the Discord. I'll just full screen myself and you guys can see when she rocks up. Let's pop it. There we go. You guys can see I'm here. I'm by myself. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. By myself. Oh, by the way, you have noticed a little bit of an addition. I have my glasses. So I finally, after, you know, my eyes had been screwed with the pregnancy that I went through, I finally was able to, okay, it's been 6 months. I can now, like, try and see if my glasses work again. And I put them on over the weekend. They have helped. I can see what the fuck's happening in chat right now. I can see it, okay? Which means I don't have to go in like this and scream into the microphone. I can actually see what's happening in chat. It's great. I can see the writing on my wall through my webcam now, rather than the entire thing just being a blur, okay? I can see what you guys look like, okay? And some of you, can you please cover up? This is not a nudity stream, okay? I saw that. That's not okay. Cover up. I don't know where Lilah is, okay? I have tried to phone her. No, I haven't tried to phone her. I've tried to message her. I have sat patiently waiting. I've asked you guys to ping her. Okay. Joe, I thought my robe was covered. Yes, Joe, I saw that. Okay. I saw that. There is... there is a lot we need to get through. I'm going to open up my Discord on the side and send her another message and be like, hey, we need you. Whoops. We are alive. Where are you? I don't know. Don't know where she is. But there's a lot that we need to get through. There is a topic that I will be touching on a little bit later when she joins, because something happened between her and Smooch and I got a side swipe out of it. So, but I want Lilah to be able to explain that, which is why I need her here, because I need her to explain what was going on in all of that. I don't know where she is. Someone help. Okay. For now, what we do have, though, is we have some interesting things that happened on live. So before I get there, let me type it out correctly, like a proper little
thing is just proving my fucking...
No. We're not going to start there. You guys heard all of that. I know. Okay, we're going to get there. I have a few fun things we're going to do today. So I need to, 1, have my coffee, 2, try and relax a little bit, and 3, figure out where is it. This one? Yes, it's that one. Okay. Today what we're supposed to be doing is allowing people to draw eyebrows on us. Okay. Yes, live was very awesome last night. It was lots of fun. We're supposed to be allowing you guys to draw eyebrows on us. So I grabbed my blue pencil because I thought blue would be fun. Blue Monday. Okay. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do a, I don't know. I'm going to be nice. We'll do $5, draw a set of eyebrows. Okay. And you can tell me, ooh, can I spell correctly today? You guys can tell me a set of sad eyebrows, a set of angry eyebrows, a set of eyebrows under my studded eyebrows, a set above my studded eyebrows, a set on the side. You can make me even draw eyebrows on my cheeks. We're just gonna have eyebrows everywhere, because obviously I no longer have mine. If you guys were here for Saturday's stream, mine were gone. We're gonna do that. It seems like Lilah's not getting back to me on absolutely anything, which means I might be a little bit alone today, and that's going to be alright. It's fine. If anyone wants to hop into members waiting and chill with me, we can do that. But for now, let me pop that up there. You guys can do a set of eyebrows. Alright, so my Docker team was very busy, obviously, clipping everything for other shows. And I didn't get any particular clips from anyone, but I have the whole thing up here. We're gonna go through some of it, not all of it. The main things, ooh.
Fire sluts.
We have Toxic Panda coming in with £5. I want Harry Potter lightnings as eyebrows. I shall get that for you, 100%. Let me set up this clip, and then we can get that done. So I'm looking more towards the end of everything that was going on. Like the very end. And I think I'm going to find it round about here. We're going to go from here. Because I think this is where Keem came in and was like, okay, Iceman, you can have probation. And I have a couple of comments on that. I understand why they did it, but I do have a couple of comments on that. So let's do this while I draw those on.
Leak the reality of your drug abuse when we had that one-to-one call. Do you remember? And we were sharing, and you actually confessed you only did a bit of fucking, what was it? Was it LSD? Was it? What was the drug again? Because it wasn't fucking meth, and you only did it for 2 months.
Yeah, I took meth for 2 months. I took MDMA for a year.
MDMA. You never said meth to me. You said that was a lie. You said it was MDMA for 2 fucking months. I've been waiting for this moment to talk about it.
Iceman.
You told me on a 1-to-1 call,
I've
fucker.
taken meth. I swear to God, as God is my witness, I've taken a lot of meth.
Iceman. You know who else
Yep.
is vindictive?
Who?
Me.
So what does that mean? I'm not going to get so.
Well, you sexually harass the women in my community. You try to steal. You try to destroy one of my channels, Lolcow Gold. You've done a lot to fuck with me and my community.
You also said that you were the reason that LCL made 7K that night.
Yeah.
You said Keem used you because you are the best talent in the LCU. Delusional.
Yes, I'm a
Tommy C
delusional
tried to help Iceman
100%.
too.
Absolutely, I love Tommy C. He's a fucking amazing guy. Your mama,
You literally regret it,
Tina,
by the way.
Albert.
They regret
Okay,
it
I'm sure
too.
they do after this shit,
Yeah,
of course.
you're
But I'm just saying,
cancer.
there's been people in this community that have been fucking
This
amazing.
is what you're going to do. And this is your absolute last chance here. Do you understand? You are not an employee. You're not even an intern. You are going to have the probation role in our Discord, meaning you can't even join a fucking VC.
Wow.
You are on
Yes, sir.
probation. If anything at all happens where you're trying to get people to send money to your PayPal, if you're trying to attack a host and hurt a show, if you're sexually harassing anyone,
Thank you, baby girl.
That three-legged mermaid just gifted 20.
Thank you, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
if you're sexually harassing anyone, you're immediately going to be Voldemort. And you will call in every single day to LolCow Hero with Thick Gemini and Life with Ron on a unpartnered channel.
Oh God, that's worse than fucking just...
And you will be on your best behavior.
I appreciate it, boss. Thank you.
And that will be going on for a while, a very long while.
That's okay. I just want to be a part of this place. I don't care
And
where
you
I
can,
am.
I'm saying-
you can survive. You can survive on your government assistance. And then maybe in the future, with a long period of good behavior, you will have this opportunity again and you will not fuck it up.
Okay, there we go. There's your lightning bolts as my eyebrows. I know the one is different to the other, but they're supposed to be sisters, not twins, right? I was supposed to... They look like little antlers. I need to like put... Guys, do circles next so I can put little Christmas things. I can be a blue antlered thing today. Okay, so... Oh. We have Mr. Boom Boom Pow with 2 months of pay pig. Says, as the best babe, let's take a moment to talk about Peak. Peak is such a fun game requiring you to climb the peak and get to the peak. Getting to the peak is a symbol of peakness and strength that only someone who is peak is able to achieve. Peak, peak, peak. Peak leak? Peak. You know what? I will agree. Lila's not here. I'm allowed to talk about Peak as much as I want. That's right. Lilah, if you don't come back in the next, like, if you don't come back in the next couple of minutes, like, actually rock up in the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna force you to download the game Peak and we're gonna have to play a game. I'm gonna find a way. I will. Okay? That one day where you're asking Phantom to help you with OBS and he needs to remote viewer into your PC to help you. He's gonna install Peak on your PC. Yes, Panda, I should be screaming, you left me all alone. It would be a fantastic clippable moment right now, but I'm actually so chilled that I don't mind being alone right now on this. Like, it would be cool if she rocks up. I don't know what's happened. Maybe something IRL has happened. I don't know. I just know that I have really fun eyebrows, and I was kind of hoping that she would show, like, some fun too. I don't know. Where are you? Oh, and if she's not here by like the half an hour mark or when we actually need to get into the smooch stuff, like I'm just gonna go through it myself. I don't know the full thing. I got a little bit of context from Lisi. We'll go through it, but I got fucking sideswiped by Smooch. And by the way, Smooch, there's several reasons why I do not like you. I liked you in the beginning, but there's now like 3 main reasons why I just cannot stand you anymore. You're pretty, but you're irritating the fuck out of me. Okay? Just like you said to Angel, I don't want to see your face.
Fire sluts.
A peak of a mountain as like an eyebrow. So shall I connect the two and create a unibrow? I think that would be quite fun. Let's do a peak brow. Did I just lose a gem? No, my gems are still there. I'm surprised these gems have stayed on, by the way. I'm very surprised. We're gonna draw. And then this one can connect down to that bit. So we still have like a cliff, right? We have like a little cliff on this side. But there we go. I now have a peak monobrow. There we go. Mr. Boom has given me a peak monobrow, and I'm very proud of that. Let me just like, it's a little bit fadey over here. Let me get that correctly. There we go. Needless to say, the shower after the stream is going to be so fun. That is so peak, Luna. Thank you very much. Thank you. My shower this morning was very entertaining because I usually wash my face in the shower and like scrub everything. I forgot I had no eyebrows. It's like, where the fuck are these fuckers? It was very entertaining. I died of laughter halfway through. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot. What happens when you don't look in the mirror? You just jump in the shower. Anyway, let's get back to the shit. You guys don't care.
Yes, boss. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to my family. I'll prove it to my fiance. I'll prove it to everyone.
And let me tell you something, you slack-jawed MDMA taking fucking son of a bitch punk out, right? Next time you
After the
fucking...
6-old thing, why is he even on probation?
Well,
Please don't make him wear a dress. That's the one thing he said. No dress.
Final here. Talk to these people. Final words, Iceman, because you're about to get kicked the fuck out of here.
Thank you. Very much, Keem. I greatly appreciate it.
I want to say one thing, if that's okay.
Hurry up.
The next time you say you have to fucking
This
carry
is
me
El
again...
Keem. I get banned for little stupid shit in disc. But this meth head who is a creep gets chances.
In case you're no case, for your fucking fake drug dealer. The next time you claim to fucking carry me for a month, remember this fucking day, you little fucking bitch. Remember this fucking day. I run circles around you, you fucking broke bitch.
Nightmare lost it. It was fun. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we have Iceman on probation now. So he, as far as I know, can't join VCs, can't type in VC chats. I think he's only stuck to main chat. I don't know. I personally would have been like, okay, I don't want him in the universe at all. Okay, me, myself, I don't want to be around that. However, business-wise, I understand what Keem's doing here. Okay? With him being in the universe, he is completely in control of what is happening to Iceman. Okay? It means that if Iceman does any fuck-ups, Keem can then help and rectify those fuck-ups. Okay? If he's out there in the world...
Fire sluts.
Scarlet with the 2, crazy how all the girls want him gone. Listen, it's not, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay? He wants to contain him here. I kind of understand that. It's like certain people get contained into areas so that they don't harm other areas. Keem is kind of containing him in this area so that he doesn't just run out. Okay, take this into account. He gets kicked out of this universe. He goes and finds another Discord group and starts his bullshit there. Then all of a sudden there's 6 more victims that have happened in that group because they didn't know what he was like, just like we weren't aware that he was like. Whereas if we keep him here, we can contain him. We know what he's like. We know what happens. And if any girl accepts a friend request from him, it's kind of like, no. I think, honestly, it should be part of like the handbook or the rules or whatever. Don't accept anything from Iceman as like the rules. Like name and shame him in the rule. I think that's the thing. And then contain him. I understand where Kima's coming from. But I personally don't want to be around him. Ever. Ever. He ever gets to invited to an IRL event? I will, no thank you. Stay very fucking far away. Okay? Not a chance.
Fire sluts.
We have a $4.99 from Mr. Boom. Thank you very much. I actually need to heart these. Sorry, I was on a little bit of a tangent there. Mr. Boom, as the best babe, I also want him gone as an honorary girly. Oh, and draw Bing Bong from the hit game Peak. Can I do that on my cheek? And I don't have a green for him. But if I remember... Oh wait, I can try and do it in the middle here. Okay, we're gonna... Oh no. Grab the mirror. Okay, we're gonna go for his body. We're gonna go for a little bit of his head over here. There's a leg. Another leg. And there's 2 arms. Does that work? It looks so bad. Oh my gosh, some of these areas don't want to be drawn on. Does that work? The other arm needs to come out. I think that's okay. It looks like a starfish, okay? I'm sorry. But his head is round, okay? And his big body. There we go. Now I have him on my forehead. This is gonna be so fun. Ooh, Grim. I don't think that's ever gonna happen to her. I wouldn't pressure her. Like, okay, the only reason why we did the eyebrow thing is because, like, if I have to do it, I'm willing to do it. If it comes down to shaving heads, I'm not willing to do that, and I won't pressure her to do that. But yeah, she's almost half an hour late for the stream today. Yay. I think, yeah, I honestly think she might be asleep. I honestly think she might be asleep. I don't know. I don't know where she is. I would love to know where she is, so that her and I could sit and chat about all this bullshit. But yeah, so that's not what I want to talk about anymore. I'm fucking over that shit. Basically, the bitch is on probation. It's driving me fucking nuts. I want to stab myself in the eyeball with a spork on a sunny day in Minecraft. That's how I feel. Zachary, you're getting your first tattoo today. Good luck. They are really, really fun and addictive. So very, 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 like, good luck. Loads of luck. Be careful. Enjoy. It's very addictive. It really is slightly addictive after a while. It's scary. I think I'm at the point where we needed to... Okay, we're close. Okay, I'm at the point where at 1,200 members. Nightmare. They started pulling people up. Okay, they were like, okay, we're gonna go through tryouts. They pulled people up from everywhere. Eric joined again. Surprise. Okay, no Lego video. Just wants to try out for live. No. Okay. So they were like, listen, what about Nightmare? So Keem joins in and he's like, okay, so get 10,000 members. And they were like, no. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Somebody else put in a donor of like 2K. And then Keem came to the thing of how much was the last one? Let's beat that. And if you beat that, you can be on live. So their entire thing was 1,204 or 1,205, somewhere there. I'm on the counter, so I don't have full timestamps. We're taking it from counters over here, because I'm fucking not full timestamps. We're just gonna have some fun. This is where it's at 1,200 members. So this is what happens.
Oh, motherfucker. Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Gifting members, all my boys.
You better not hit end
Oh,
screen,
dude,
motherfucker.
he's got like he has like 30 seconds to do it. There's no
Just
way.
gifted 5.
There's
Yeah,
no
there's
way.
no way.
We're good.
Fucking hit it.
We're in this bitch.
Oh my god! Let's go!
This
my
is
God,
actually a
dude.
cast of live that I can get behind, and I'm surprised I'm saying this. But
Stop gifting members, all my boys hate nightmare.
This is the full one, bitch.
Shit!
Let's go.
the nightmare begins
Fucking
again.
BB's just gifted 50.
They're still
Christ.
fucking coming. An LCU record that is above any record that we've made so far. You guys to hear here tonight on LolcowFire Live have managed to take Nightmare from test, figuring out directions that the LCU is going to potentially go to live.
It distorts, okay? I can't. That 50 bomb really distorts. We're not gonna go through that. However, I was sitting in Fire VC watching this because I was like, watch party, Fire VC, let's go. And there was a couple of us, and this I was a few minutes behind in this, okay? And I was like, if he gets this, I swear to fuck, I'm a happy ugly cry. And secretly behind the background, I've always wanted Nightmare for Live. As soon as he got on there as like an internship, I've wanted him there as actual host on Live. He's been doing well. He's been doing great. It's been fun. It's a great dynamic between those three, and I've just enjoyed Live a lot more with Nightmare on it. Like him and Steak bounce well. Him and Boogie can do stupid things together. It's just been really fun. It's kind of like that last little puzzle piece that they've been missing. So I've been a big supporter of him going for Live. So I donated like a member here and there to kind of help the goal. Yeah, I did what I could while I was busy with a bunch of other shit. Okay. I pretty much ugly fucking cried because I was so happy for Nightmare to get Live. It is at a very late time in the night. Who gives a fuck about his neighbor? She can suck it. He's going to be making a lot of fucking money. He's going to be doing very fucking well, and he deserves it. Like, he finally has a spot on Live. He fucking deserves it after all the shit he's been through over the last couple of months. I was so happy that they got this goal and that he got his spot on Live. I'm really fucking happy. What would make me really fucking happy is if I knew where the hell Lilah was, but Lilah's not here. Luna, are you going to Fat Camp? Apparently not. Apparently not. I was on my way to kind of get my my visa and everything sorted. But something came up and I might need to have surgery within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I might not be able to make it there. Want to buy a new co-host? How do we buy a new co-host? What? 50 members and I get a new co-host on days where Lilah doesn't rock out. Who's going to be my co-host? Okay? Who's going to be my co-host? I don't know. Not trying to be weird, but you look good in glasses. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. I always feel very weird because I can feel them behind the headphones and it irritates me. But I can actually see the screen now. So I'm like, do I want to be blind and like have to go in every time? Or do I want to be able to like see the screen? It works. Ooh.
Fire sluts.
Mr. Boom, where do you come up with these things? I love you. Mr. Boom with the $4.99 says, draw your favorite Pal from Pal World in the style of the hit game Peak. I don't have a yellow, do I? I do have a yellow. I need a yellow and I need a black because it's like that weird buzzy creature. That electro buzz thing. Hold on, I gotta open this. I need to open this. See, now this would be a great time for when a co-host would be able to chat, but I don't know where she is! So, sorry if there is any dead air. I will attempt to not have the dead air. I'm doing my absolute fucking best to not stab myself with tweezers as well right now. So we're trying. We're doing it. You can tell it's a new pencil because I've never used it before. There's the plastic coming. Yay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Are we just gonna go to like $5 draw on me? We're not even like at eyebrows anymore. We're going $5 draw on me. Fuck it. We're changing it. We might as well. There we go. Okay, let's see. This should be a fun one. We're gonna go. Does this yellow show up? It does a little bit. I will outline it, don't worry. Oh, it shows up very nicely. It's just on camera very, very light. Okay, we will outline it. I've got this. So yeah, I'm really excited for like the fact that Nightmare is now on live, because it means that I get to have some fun watching live now and seeing the dynamic and seeing what Nightmare gets up to and what everyone's doing. Do I have a blue anywhere? Is this blue open? No, this blue's also fucking not open. We're just gonna open up all my colors here. We really are gonna open up all my colors here. I'm trying not to have dead air. Sorry guys, I'm trying also not to stab myself. There's like 15 things happening here all at once. And we need to go through this whole smooch thing. So I think in the beginning, let me explain. Let me start explaining the smooch thing. Let me stop sharing my screen. We're not gonna need that now. We're officially at the end of that. Unless there's anything else that you guys have that I need to like look at and clip and probably like respond to, or you want my opinion on of what happened in live. It was a 7-hour long live stream. Okay, if there is absolutely anything that you want me to respond to, just pop it in chat. I will go ahead and pull it up and we can take a look at it. Explain the bet. What? Okay, hold on. I can't remember what bet. Listen, Toxic. I'm really stoned half the time. By half the time, I mean most of the time. What bet? What bet do I have? Do we have? Okay, there's the wings. Let me just color them in. And then I just need my black marker. I will find it. I promise I will find it. So, what else, guys? Do I need to do? Oh, okay. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys... Oh, fuck. Hold on. 2 seconds. Because I gotta grab the entire bag and look for the damn thing. There it is. Okay. I need to lock in. I'd love to. I would love to. But I also need to draw on my face. And I need to finish drawing this damn thing. There's the body. There's the head. And the wings. There we go. And he needs legs. Because how's he gonna get up the peak without legs? There we go, now he has legs. Okay, are you happy? Luna, can we do your full makeup too? You know what? I'm supposed to have a goal. Right, I'm supposed to have like a members goal, like 10 members, and I do goth makeup tomorrow. If you guys want, I will do like goth makeup on screen if you want me to. Like, I'll pop that up as a goal. We can 100% get it done. Phantom! Phantom, you're here.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello, friend. I
How are
woke up and I saw you were by yourself when I went to go grab my insulin, and I'm like, what's going on?
I don't know. I have no clue. Not stream makeup. I have no clue where Lilah is. She was on earlier, but not obviously. She was on last night. She's not been on this morning so far. Sent her a
Aw.
message, said I was doing something fun with the eyebrows. She came online for like half a second and then went back offline. Haven't heard from her since.
Well, do you want a temporary slut to join you?
I will never say no. I will never say no. I love having you around.
Well,
It's always fun.
hopefully I don't upset your chat too much. I like your butterfly today.
Thank you. We're doing a bunch of things. It was supposed to be draw eyebrows on me, but so far it's just been characters from Peak, and I'm like, okay, we can do that. Just now it's just a draw on me stream. So I mean, I've got space over
So
here.
we're talking about
Yes,
we're talking about the award-winning and entertaining game Peak. No way, that is peak entertainment.
I know.
Anybody that knows about the Peak lore. No, actually, I thought you were drawing more of the map from GTA 5 for the secret of the mountain, because you got it on your forehead and everything.
Could be. Could be.
And
You
they're
guys never
still
know.
trying to figure that out.
Still? Oh my gosh, that's
Oh.
gonna take fucking forever. Honestly.
Nobody
Ooh,
will ever figure that one out.
which
They
monster
did
is
figure
that?
out something about this is the new Lando Norris Zero Sugar.
Nice.
It tastes it tastes kind of like cactus. It's good. Not as good as the one I had when I was in Barcelona. That was the F1 racer. One, it comes in blue and it's got a little purple. I can't ever remember his name. Chad'll know it. The
Yeah.
Europeans will know it. It's exclusive to over there. So
Ooh, fun.
Fire sluts.
We have Mr. Boom Boom Power with the 4.99 going, that's right, Phantom. We are talking about Peak, the hit game from the Stream Awards of 2025. Yep, that Peak. Best Babe has spoken. There are so many words in there that I got tongue-tied, okay? I am done. Luna, how many tattoos do you have? I have a lot of tattoos. I would not be able to count. I have many. I think I'm sitting at about 58 to 64% covered in tattoos, body-wise.
dang.
Yeah,
Dang.
it's lots of fun.
And
And then- Yes.
I thought my sister had a lot.
No, I have a lot. There was a name here. Toxic wants to know if they continue with the Funa name, will I get it tattooed or a panda on me? I am so close. I am like yay close. Okay, to getting like a tiny little like bear of some sort or like some sort of creature sitting there eating a fish because of the fish stream. Like it's become legendary apparently. Okay, the name Funa has crossed Discords. I was in another Discord, they're like, oh, you're Funa. I'm like, how do you know? Okay, it's crossed dimensions at
world.
this point.
Can we blame Toxic?
I'm
'Cause I think it's Toxic.
fully blaming Toxic for it. I'm fully blaming him.
Oh, it won't be tiny. It will be the entire back.
I can't do the entire back. My back's already tattooed. I can't do that. My full back is already in progress. I can get it on like my
Oh,
leg because I've still got space on my legs. I definitely have
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. Well, I had even though, because I hit my goal, I'm getting, and I've had the money put away, I'm getting the snail, the original snail that I made back in the day, right?
Ooh.
Well, actually, it's going right here underneath my shitty first tattoo. So that's what I'm getting. I I put it away when we hit the goal, and it's sitting there waiting. So
There we go. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I know Lilah still needs to
yeah.
do hers, so I think when her I think at the end of this month she should be getting paid for her first month, and then hopefully we'll be able to set up something for her to get hers done. Because obviously you want to be able to hit the goal and not have to go too far out of pocket for it. So I understand. And it'll be
Well,
fun.
yeah, and also make sure that you can film and stuff
Yes.
like that. Like I was
Well,
telling
she doesn't want to do it in an
go ahead.
IRL. She wants to just get it done and then rock up and show people.
Okay. I was telling her that around because she's kind of in the general vicinity, that we now have a tattoo parlor in one of the malls around
Ooh.
Houston that's close to me. And it was really wild when they were building it, because like it used to be a shoe store, and I hadn't been to the mall in a few months, and I walked in and I was like, what are they building there? Because they always put the big coming soon, but they didn't have any coming soon while they were remodeling it. And then, about a month later, I go back, and lo and behold, they've got a tattoo parlor right in the middle of the mall.
Oh, wow.
2 stores down from my favorite game store. So it goes game store, music store with records and everything, and then giant tattoo parlor. I'm in freaking heaven,
Perfect. Absolute perfect. There we go. My brother's first tattoo was done in a mall tattoo parlor, and his came out great. I've always found the ones that are like, because I'm close to the beach, so I look for the ones at beachfront. They tend to be slightly pricier because they're more catered towards tourists. But if you get to know the guys and you're like, hey, local, and they'll give you local prices. They're not too bad. So it's lots of fun.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that so I made a mistake with my first tattoo.
Ooh.
So my first tattoo, the radio stations in Milwaukee had like this agreement with this one tattoo parlor, and they would always play these commercials, and so that name, and I was so dialed in that, okay, if I'm going to get my first tattoo, that's where I'm going, because that's the one I always hear advertised. Damn it, if I didn't get the shittiest ass first tattoo.
Fire sluts.
Toxic. Being a little bit like snippy today. Sorry to cut you off, Dusty. Okay. But Luna needs the Deathly Hallows symbol on her chin. Will do. 100%. We can do that.
One of these days, Toxic, I'm going to get me some Just for Men and just make it not look dusty, and then you won't be able to call me Dusty Beard. But it is quite funny, Luna, as you draw your Deathly Hollows. My coloring after today, my actual hair color is popping today. Maybe I messed with my colors a little too much when I was teaching the interns yesterday. Because yeah, you can really see the dustiness. I'm going Santa Claus here. But no, I've got somebody drawing in crayon on my freaking arm.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm missing. I think it's just the line in the middle that I'm missing, but let me just double check.
Yeah, you're missing the line. Oh, yeah, because that looks very strange.
Images.
Very
Yes, the line.
strange.
I just wanted to make sure where it went. I would be kicked out of my house if
So,
they
yeah,
knew that I screwed this up.
So, speaking of tattoos, I don't think I've shown my fans or people on my show. I don't know if I've shown you, but have you ever seen the crayon tattoo?
Oh, it's waves.
It is not waves. It's my zodiac sign.
Aquarius.
It's my zodiac sign.
No, which is waves.
Yeah, except for the guy forgot the outline. So when he put it on, he was okay. So the story goes, me and my best friend went down there. We both had like $100. And we're like, what can we get for 80? And they said, pick something off the wall. I picked my zodiac sign. He picked an alien giving the middle finger, early 2000s type thing.
I would have done
His
that.
dude.
I would have done
His
that.
dude said, can I do my thing? And gives him basically a $400 piece because he did all this crazy shading. I got $20. I got the experienced guy, and I got $20 basically. This is my first tattoo.
Oh, not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun. I have one of those
So
on my ankle where I had an apprentice do a heart, which should have had like a gentle blue glow shading around it, but now it's just a solid block of blue around the heart. And I'm like, I'm really annoyed at that.
That's why when I got my Mario Brothers tattoo, I was just like, the guy was like, can I do my own thing? And he showed me what he was going to do. And I had seen some of his other work. That was the other thing. My sisters had gone to the guy that did my Mario Brothers tattoo. And my one sister has 76 tattoos. My other one has 52. And I was just like, I trust you. And literally in less than 2 hours did that.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah. That's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I get it now. Didn't know anything about tattoo artists. It was why it took me 20 years to get a new one. So, anyways.
Trust me, I understand that. When I got Annie from League of Legends done, I was very finicky on the artist that I chose, and the one that I chose is very good at soft line work. So a lot of her face is just soft line work. And we need to go in and redo a hell of a lot more, but it's just a lot of, she's very good at just shading as needed. She's a fantastic artist, absolutely fantastic artist. Phantom, did you see the side swipes Lilah and that I got when Lilah and Smooch were having a go at each other in Maine the other day? Last night?
I did not. I've kind of been in my own little world, in my own little bubble lately. No offense. Usually I pay a lot more attention, but I've been in my own little bubble.
No, I fully understand. So
what's been going on with that?
I'm going to grab these. Right. They are all in my docket, and I'm grabbing them from the docket. Right. But apparently Smoocher's pissed at me because I was taking a couple of jabs at her while I was trying to host Babes the other day. And the thing is, what I said while Lisi was up there finding out all of this stuff, apparently Smooch took it to heart. Don't know the fuck why. She doesn't message me on a friendship basis. She barely ever jumps into the VC to see how things doing. Like, I never see her in the Discord to sit and chat to her. So I have my own personal issues with her. One of my main issues is she accused one of my docket members of something they would never do, and even when she had 10 people tell her it did not fucking happen, she was like, I understand that, but this happened, and I'm going to continue to accuse him. It was an entire thing, and it pissed me off. Okay? Then she comes back and she's like, no, it was a BPD moment. It irritates me when people use their mental health as a fucking excuse for shit. It irritates the living fucking daylights out of me because I am diagnosed BPD, but you don't see me telling everybody that mine and Kimmy's breakup was me having a BPD moment. No, you don't see me having a blow up at Nightmare as a BPD moment. No, like I don't use it as an excuse. It's something I live with. It's not something I am. And she used it as a something I am thing, and that irritates me. It honestly just fucks with me. So she decided to come at me a little bit. Okay. While she was trying to come at Lilah because there was something that had happened. Now, this is why I was hoping Lilah would be here so that she could kind of explain what was going on. If Lisi is around and Lisi can explain it, that would help me a lot. But to be honest, I kind of need Lilah to explain the full fucking story. So apparently, this was Smooch put this in a chat. Don't know what chat is. This is everything that Lilah compiled together. I don't have full explanation, nothing. Okay?
Okay.
But this is what she put in someone's chat. Was you guys didn't jump on my neck like another host did. She was so fake. I'll talk about it on a day I'm better. It'll probably be here if y'all are good with that. Don't know which chat that was on, but that's what she said. And I'm guessing she was talking about me being fake because prior to me helping with babes, she decided to jump into my VC and start ranting and raving and complaining constantly about Lisi. And I got to the point where I pulled down my output volume of Discord to low and carried on with the work I was doing because I couldn't deal with it. I just let her go. I'm not fucking dealing with her bullshit. Okay, she was eventually told to take it to a show, which she should have done, rather than trying to complain in my Discord about something, in my VC about something. Go and take it to a show. I'm not interested in that. If you don't bring me that. So I just said nothing, and then I left and carried on with my show the next, the following hour. Okay, then Lisi says something to her. That was never screenshotted, which is why I need Lilah here. But basically, Lisi said something, or put an attachment, and Smooch says, you go down and you'll see I was talking about Luna. Okay?
Oh, the attachment was probably the... Hold on. I Discord feedback. The attachment was probably the screenshot of what she was saying in that live chat. But honestly, I mean, first off, let me address the whole mental health thing. I mean, let's be honest. I bounce around and I'm openly honest about my ADHD. But if I ever go on an asshole arc, can I just blame it on BPD? I don't have it, but I mean, that's what everybody tends to do. So I mean, hey, if I'm starting to be an asshole, I'm telling you now, chat, just call it the BPD moment. Just be like, Phantom's having a BPD moment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. You know what? Okay. First off, we all get angry. Don't act like we don't all get angry. You guys have seen me angry. You've seen me upset. We all have emotions. And sometimes it's I have to agree with you, Luna, is we got to stop blaming it on true mental health issues. We need to focus it on, like, look, I'm upset, but a lot of people do that because they don't want the criticism from the community saying, hey, you went a little too fucking hard, you were a little too fucking mean, where's this bitch streak coming from?
Yeah.
And it's easier to say, oh, I had a BPD moment and backpedal on it than standing up and saying, hey, I fucked up, I was pissed off, this is the issue, you know, I'm sorry, it's a cop-out, it's a cope.
It's a full cop-out. I have been dealing with bipolar disorder since I was 16 and diagnosed. I developed it at 13. It took 3 years for them to figure out what was wrong with me. And at 16, I was diagnosed. I am now 3 years old, which means I've been dealing with the diagnosis of bipolar for more than half of my fucking life. You know what that means? It's not a fucking excuse. I don't wear it as an apron. It's not part of my fucking clothing. It is not a sign on my forehead. It is not a tattoo in my skin. It is something that I deal with, but it is not who I am. And those are like, oh, but it's my moment happening. I have moments where I squirrel. Okay, but it's because I'm not on medication for ADHD because my medical aid doesn't cover the ADHD medication. And I'm not spending over what would constitute as $200 on like a month's supply of ADHD medication. I'm not doing that. So I squirrel a bit, but I do what I can to stay on track. Okay, everything else, BPD medication, I'm on it constantly. Therapy sessions, doing it constantly. Making sure that my mental health is in check, doing that constantly. It is such an important thing. And I don't think that using BPD as an excuse of why you freaked out is okay. No, you freaked out because you were angry. Don't be like, oh, but it was my BPD as a fucking shield. You're not fucking Captain America. It's not the fucking shield of honor. Go the fuck somewhere else with that bullshit. Sorry, it irritates me.
Well, and there needs to be clarification, okay? Because honestly, like when I came into this universe, I heard BPD. My ex-wife had what she called BPD, but it was bipolar depression,
Yeah.
okay? Because that was a thing for a while.
Yes.
Then I get here and somebody said it's borderline personality disorder.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, okay, so what's the difference between the two? Which I mean, I found out what the difference was.
Yes.
But you know, people use that acronym. I never know which one they're talking about. First off,
let me help you. I was diagnosed bipolar at 16, and I was diagnosed borderline personality disorder at 31. So 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. So I have both diagnoses.
But isn't it basically, and let me just show my ignorance again, you know, and I'm being 100% honest here. But isn't it more like when you're acting out like that, you're in a manic state, and people technically can stay in a manic state for, you know, a few hours to a few days, but you know, relating everything to that, it would make me think that, you know, if every excuse is that, then maybe you're not stable enough to be online. And that's not at Smooch. That's not a dig at Smooch.
That's a dig
That's
at
a
all of
dig
it.
at all of it, because I think it's being used as a crutch personally.
Yes.
I'm not saying that anybody is bad for expressing their struggles. Hell, I talk about my struggles all the time. I will support anybody that, you know, is willing to offer up, hey, you know, like me. I sit here and say, hey, I had a problem with drinking. I have not drank in this long, but you know what? Tomorrow could be the day that breaks me. Hell, I had so many people checking in Friday because they were so worried that with me getting let go, that I'm just gonna revert back. And you guys barely know me. Hell, you know, the family was like, "No, you know, we were worried about you," and I'm like, "I'm good, I'm good." You know, believe it or not, if I didn't have the LCU and have all you amazing, beautiful, horrible people out there, I honestly probably would have crawled back into a bottle because it hit me like a sack of bricks. But I mean, I'm tired of whenever we do something bad around here or say something that the audience doesn't like, that's the first thing it goes to, you know?
Yeah.
When I fucked up, people came at me. I took it on the chin and I just kept going. Yeah, I'll say it. I fucked up, you know. I did this, I did that, you know. Sometimes I'll spin it like when I fucked up those glammy DMs and I came in the next day and I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I owned it." I was like, "I still think I won," you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's very difficult, and what irritates me is so many people in this universe have mental illness disorders. So many people are dealing with that shit, and the ones that are going, yeah, but it's affecting me to the point where I can't do this, and it's like getting to me at this, and you know what? Shut the fuck up your mids, sort your shit out, and then come back to work. Work being the operative fucking word. Okay, there's a lot of people, Smooch, who doesn't understand that you need to separate the LCU from the real world. Like, you need that separation. You don't have that separation, it's going to be difficult. And the best way to have that separation, especially if you have a mental illness disorder, is to make sure that you're on top of your meds and your therapy. Okay, because it's very easy to get sucked into this world and be like, I don't know what's going on. Everything is LCU this, LCU that, and I don't know what's happening in the real world. It's very difficult to do that. And then something happens and you feel like the entire world is against you. No, it's just the Discord. If you go down to the shops, nobody's going to turn around and be like, oh my god, Boogie, you said... Okay, maybe to Boogie, They'll be like, you said this, but nobody's gonna turn around. Like, let's take Sweet Tea, for instance. If she wasn't showing, nobody in her shops are gonna turn around and be like, oh my God, Sweet Tea, I heard that Gigi said this. The real world is different to this universe right now. And a lot of people refuse to have that separation. And if you have that separation, it's a lot easier if you have control of your meds. And Smooch right now doesn't have that separation. It's, I have a BPD moment, I need to blame it on everything. Blame it on the BPD. Oh, I have a moment in the universe, I need to blame it on the BPD. And then it just snowballs and becomes an entire... I cannot stand it. You did what you did. That's it. BPD does not need to be brought into it. Mental health does not need to be brought into it. Steak, for everything, okay, has not blamed his mental illness and stuff. Like, he gets annoyed when people do it. So this is why I'm annoyed at Smooch. So Smooch then adds this to the entire thing. Sorry, because I've got a lot of screenshots apparently. I missed an entire shit ton when I was sleeping. Okay, so Smooch puts this in to Lilah. Lilah basically asks, so what did Luna do? So Smooch says she jumped on Babe so quick to dump on me for no reason. No reason? No. No. There is reason. There's reason. You are using BPD as a fucking excuse, and you got rid of one of my favorite people in the universe that have helped me through a fuck ton of things. Behind the scenes and on screen. Okay? So no, I'm annoyed at that. Okay? Sorry, I need to keep going out and going back in because I don't want to leak anything.
You're fine.
So Lisi,
I gotta show you that app I use that lets you take quick screenshots and then you can drop it into like a document so you can scroll through it easily. So you don't.
Please.
I'll show you after the show.
Awesome, that'll help. So Lisi pops in and goes, I hopped her to help. I asked her up to help share her screen, and I said that. And then Smooch goes, she was talking too. It's on the VOD girl. So this is obviously for when I went up and I helped Babes. When Lisi was having issues sharing screen and Angel couldn't share screen as well. They were having a couple of issues. I had sent Lisi a message going, here, I'm here for you if you need help. I see you guys are struggling. Let me know. I'll hop up and be like, share screen monkey for 2 seconds. And that's what I did. Okay. I had my own opinion, and apparently me having my own opinion was a fucking problem for her. Okay? Apparently me speaking is an issue. However, hasn't Keem told us that we don't just jump up onto a show unless we have something to add? Me sharing screen is not enough to constitute having something to add to the stream. I'm not going to sit there as digital shrubbery. I'm going to speak.
I don't know. I do a good job of that.
See, I try my best not to. I honestly try my best not to do the digital shrubbery thing. Like, I really just want to, like, just help out where I can.
To your chat real quick, and I see a lot of familiar faces in there. They're saying, well, Steak has used his schizophrenia before. The only thing I will say on that is usually it's, and maybe I've missed something, because I'll be honest, I didn't get a chance to watch Nuts for a long time because I was sleeping. But since he's been on live, the only time that I've seen it brought up is when he
Fire sluts.
Scrimpy wants to know, can we draw on Fanty G?
You know what?
No! We might be able to draw! This will be fun. We can draw on Phantom. This will be awesome. Also, guys, please remember, members' goal above us to try and get us to the Goth stream tomorrow. I think it'll be quite fun. Ooh, we're going to be able to draw on Phantom. There we go.
You can draw on Phantom. I'm here helping. It was kind of out of the blue, but yes, you can draw on Phantom. Ultimately, you know, I do know he's brought it up on stream, but it's usually like when he's been triggered hardcore and baited into it. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. I know I don't get to see everything, but and that's not defending. I have never seen him so quickly go.
Fire sluts.
Beg no pardon with the 75 plus people watching and only 20 likes. Hearsay! Oh, heresy. Heresy. There we go.
Heresy.
Like it. Like the stream.
I
people.
put my like in. I
Like the
just
stream.
put my like in.
Thank you.
I forgot. Anyways, I've never seen where he has gone, had a spurg out and then like 2 minutes later.
Fire sluts.
Ooh.
More pronounced brows. Okay.
We have more pronounced brows on Phantom. There we go. That's going to be
Let me
fun
see.
and
Do I have a
entertaining.
brown over there? I'll just use this green. All right, let's see.
You've got this. Don't worry.
I always forget my camera. I always forget my camera is reversed. Hold on, I actually have to get my real camera up. Okay, there we go. This is why I cut my face on accident when I shaved my beard that one time because I was trying to use it as a mirror and I nicked my lip. I never nick my lip. All right, let's see. Oh wait, the other way. I'm not a good drawer. I'm not a good drawer.
It's okay. You got this. You got this.
All right. Let's see.
Let me get some blue there.
There.
There we go. Is that more pronounced? I think
I-
that's more pronounced.
Is it more?
Yes.
Yes, it is very much.
Okay, so
Oh,
Lisi.
you know what? If I do green, my freaking green screen will bleed through. That'll be
that's
hilarious.
There we go.
Oh my god.
We just figured out what you gotta do next.
Green.
There we go. All right.
Keep talking.
No problem. All right, so Lisi comes up, and I'm gonna wait for Phantom so that he can read it as well when we're done, but I'll read it out to you guys. Lisi responds to her and says, yes, because she's not a mute doll and a human with opinions. You hopped in her VC to talk and talked shit on me after I left, so of course she's gonna have words. Exactly. Of course I'm gonna have words. If you're gonna jump into my VC and talk shit on Lisi, and then I'm helping her later on, I'm going to have words about it. Like, I don't fully fucking understand where Smooch thinks she's got some perfect fucking immunity to shit. Like, you came at me, I'ma come at you. Like, it's very fucking simple. And then what you did is during the stream where I was on with Lisi helping them, okay, pulling up stuff, the very next stream where I was hosting things, you came for my OBS skills when yours were fucking worse. Like, everyone in chat said that it sounded perfectly fine. You're the only one that had issues. I went back and I watched the stream. There was slight distortion on something, but that was when Angel went slightly high pitch. That was it. All I needed to do was pull it down a little bit in OBS, and that was it. That not enough to constitute you coming at me for the OBS skills and going, ha ha ha, she's terrible at this. Bet you terrible at it too. At least I can run a show. At least I can do shit. Yes.
Honestly, Luna, I am so tired of people attacking OBS skills. Honestly, okay. Hosts going after other hosts. Okay, until you have gotten to the point that you truly know like the ins and outs of OBS. I mean, like legitimately, I'm not I'm not the greatest at OBS. There are still things that I'm going, oh shit, I fucked up on that, or shit, there's ways of improving. Um, I'm there, but there are certain like intro shit that like is pretty straightforward. I don't know. OBS is everybody's setup is different. And depending on how they were originally taught, that's why we're trying to do a more like standardized thing around here. But
Mm.
the one thing I will say is if you're not computer savvy and you're sitting there saying, I can run OBS because you know how to run Microsoft Word, Excel, this and that, or you're an expert at Facebook or Instagram, and you don't have at least a technical knowledge to know how to go in and change certain Windows settings, or maybe even pull up the task manager and realize how the audio's set up. There are certain things it should be like, don't just do it just to say you can do it, because
Exactly.
there's more to it than that.
Exactly. There's a hell of a lot more to it. And I think she is a very I've done it once or twice before, therefore I can do it forever, blah 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 blah. That's cute. That's cute. I have things in the works right now with my Docker team that's gonna put a lot of OBS like people to a bit of shame, because we're planning like an entire it's gonna be fun. It's good. Let's just say that I'm not just gonna be able to put the fries in the bag for you. Okay? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun. Me and my secret Docker team are working on it.
You're gonna put the fries in the bag.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. We've already had it tested out on somebody's personal stream and it went really well. So we're testing it out for a Fire stream where I do a solo Saturday stream. We're gonna have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have lots of fun.
Oh, you'll have to show me.
Oh,
You'll
I
have to show
will.
me because
I will. I'll send you the video of where they did it. It's amazing.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because honestly, I mean, we need solid people. Now it is
Fire sluts.
Dead score.
okay.
With the
I
5.
can address this one.
Someone should show
Go
your
ahead,
mama how to
go
fix her shit. Yes.
Okay, so the deal with Yo Mama, I actually sat down and, it's been well documented. Plenty of people have said he runs XSplit. I helped him set up his OBS. Okay, I did. And like, he has found a way to hybrid both his XSplit, which he's very comfortable with, and his OBS. Okay. Why he still runs it the way he does is what not defending, I'm sorry, but it's kind of what makes Pitt the way it is. But he does have a way to run the traditional. So it's him deciding to do that. So it's not he decided to do that like that.
That is terrifying. The fact that he's still running it that way. That is fucking terrifying. All right, there's more, because there was a DM leak in this.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, DM leaks. Let's go for the millionth time.
So we had Joker say, Smooch, care to comment on why you DM'd me about Pink Mike taking your show?
What? What?
Oh, we're about to get there. And here we have the DM. We have... Oh, hold on. Not so much.
Yeah, it's kind of wonky. Go up to the top left of it and no.
Nope.
No. Yeah. If you zoom like in the here, I can
It's fine. We'll leave it at this. They can read it. But
All
it
right.
says, Smooch says to Joker, I've come to her before, even about not having a specific person on the show. She went live 5 times with this person on a solo stream without telling me. That solo though, if you were there, it would be different. Another person is a huge hater of mine, and they stay talking shit, and I've talked to her about it, and nothing. She didn't tell me she was streaming. Joker responds, and I'm not defending her on everything either, so don't take what I'm saying about saying like that, because I've called her out on shit she has done. Also, I'm just seeing this from both sides. Smooch says, I even popped up on 2 of those streams once I noticed they were on. I wasn't even in the thumbnails. Joker responds, on Babes? Smooch says, yes. Joker says, I'm confused. Smooch says, on Babes. So there's people that she doesn't want up on Babes while she's not there.
Well, it's not even just that. It's like dictating who can be on other shows or saying, "Oh, I talked to this person and they're sitting there and they have them up on the show." I'm sorry, if you're not on the show, if you've left, you should have no voting right as to, what's going on in the universe, on that show. If you are no longer a host on there. Now, if you're taking a sabbatical, you're still a host. You're just stepping away, but you're still part of the creative team. That'd be one thing, but the LCU dictating one show dictating what another show or a fan dictating what a show does, it doesn't work like that. If Luna came to me and said, I don't want Twiggy on your show because Twiggy's going to talk shit about
Fire sluts.
Oh,
Scrimpy with
Rimpy
the
with
$7.99.
the Austria.
Yeah. As someone
Yeah.
that uses and teaches OBS for work, seeing the I can run OBS smoothly lie makes me want to keep myself safe. Me too, Scrimpy.
True.
Me
True.
fucking too.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You want to know who the first one that I called out about that was?
Who?
It was Wonder Woman.
There we go.
Wonder Woman. All those months of her saying that, and then I sat down with her for the first time to try and help her get set up, and she had nothing in there. And I'm like, okay, let's set up your virtual camera. And yeah, it was all jacked. But anyways,
yeah.
it's like you being told who the hell, you trying to tell me not to have Twiggy on my show. I'm still going to have Twiggy on my show because I have no issue with him. If he wants to talk shit on you or Fire, guess what? That's his prerogative.
Exactly.
We are the LCU. There are 24 shows. And once you start dictating who can be on a show, who cannot, I mean, if I left Alpha, I would have no right to be able to say who could be on there.
Exactly. No, exactly. But the DMs continue. She puts there, Joker says, was it even a normal workday or was it a members only / weekend? She goes, it doesn't really matter. He goes, hey. She goes, if I'm not informed. He goes, don't be like that. She goes, yeah, 1 or 2 was a weekday stream. I finally was just like, yeah, okay, fuck it, let her on, I don't care. She had come up after we had already discussed how I felt, and the others were weekend streams.
I don't know, Smooch, I like you as a person and everything, and I'm not personally attacking you. But honestly, you are in the wrong from the LCU standards. You cannot dictate who can and cannot be on a show if you're not there. And even if you were host at that time still, and you were still deciding, if you weren't on the show that day, if you called in, if you said you couldn't work it, and somebody's filling, I'm sorry. I don't think you should get to dictate that,
Yeah. No, completely. I don't think you should be able to dictate that. If I was unable to make a stream and you were hosting Fire with Lilah, and okay, because it's gonna come up. I need surgery in the next couple of weeks, so it's gonna come up where like on surgery day I won't be able to host and somebody else is gonna host, and I'm just, let's say you're the host
Just
for
let
that
me know.
moment. I will. Okay. Let's say you guys get into a chat and something comes up and you're discussing Rain, and all of a sudden Kimmy pops up. I'm not gonna lose my shit because Kimmy's up here. You guys are having it's your stream.
Yeah.
Do what you want. In that moment, I'm not part of the stream. I'm doing something else, or I'm busy with something, or I can't make it. Do what you need to have the stream going. Like, I'm not gonna get upset. Her getting upset because Lilah came on the stream or somebody she didn't want to came on the stream, like, don't piss me the fuck off. You're in the LCU, okay? Do you know how many times I've been watching a stream and someone I don't like, Zeta Ray, has hopped up on a stream, Zeta Ray, and I've decided I'm just gonna watch it because it's probably some sort of content, Zeta fucking Ray. Seriously, the amount of times I want to exit my stream when she rocks up, but I still sit and watch because something might fucking happen. You cannot block that content from a bunch of people just because your fifis are in their second grade fucking period. Sorry, I get annoyed.
And what does it give? Yeah, but what does it give you for when you come back? It gives you a talking point. Hey, I was out the other day and this happened. It really pissed me off. Here's how I feel. And by the way, happy birthday, Fuzz. I saw it in the chat.
Is it Fuzz's birthday? Is it actually Fuzz's birthday?
According
'Cause
to Mazer.
No,
According to Mazer.
Mazer said it was Fuzz's birthday 3 days ago as well. But Mazer, I don't trust you.
Do not talk on the almighty God called Mazer.
Oh,
He is all powerful. He is all powerful.
I love
have known
Mazer, I
Mazer
just
for
don't
a
trust
long
him.
time.
Love him. Don't trust him for shit. After Dogwarts, Mazer, I watch everything you say. I watch. I can't.
Toxic, I see you. Oh my God, I am going. Oh, oh.
You should just pull Akeem and just dye everything.
But I honestly, I like showing my age. Actually, it didn't look this gray until I started working at my last IRL job. This is what 4 years of not having a day off does to you. It turns you insanely gray. And Mr. Boom Boom Pow with the gifted Fire Slut membership. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you very much. We appreciate you, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. That means, guys, we are 9 away from me doing a goth stream tomorrow. I promise I won't be wearing my glasses if I have to do a goth stream because I got to do the full makeup and everything. It'll be lots of fun.
So is it going to be goth or is it going to be emo? Because a lot of people cross that over.
Yes.
So we got to make sure that we understand. Are
It'll
you
be
going
proper goth.
true goth?
True goth. Black
Oh.
lipstick, black
Oh,
liner,
God.
black eye makeup, everything. Full goth.
Okay.
Tiny pencil brow.
Be careful because the last time we had a host go goth was Goth Beans, and oh my God, the entire universe was damn near gooning. I mean, hell, I remember a certain weeb's reaction to that Goth Beans.
Yes. Yes, I remember that. That was
He
very fun.
loved that.
Yes. No, it gets very entertaining. But no, there's a lot.
I'm interested.
There's a lot that I want to get done now that I don't have my eyebrows. It's going to be fun. Today is bedazzled, so I've got bedazzled brows.
I see that. I
can see
got
where I
my
had
tongue
mine.
lashing after you went to bed on Saturday from your hubby.
Yeah, if it helps, he
was like,
refuses to kiss me.
he goes, Phantom, that was absolutely hilarious, and I hate you at the same time.
Yep.
Yep. I was like, I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
He
It was so
refuses.
priceless.
It's very entertaining. He refuses to hug me properly if I don't have my eyebrows on. He refuses to kiss me if I don't actually paint the eyebrows on. Like, it's very entertaining. He's having the absolute fun with me.
We did get to talk that day. I told him, I filled him in on the lore of the Curse of Oak Island. And, told him, you should check that out if you like good conspiracy theory shows.
Ooh, I will. I will definitely. Because I need something to watch after this. All right. So Smooch responds to Joker and Chromagatu with all of this. And she says, she already knew this was I knew this, bruh. It's been a thing. So I'm guessing this is like Lilah taking Smooch's spot on Babes. So apparently before Lilah was an intern on like another show, there was a lot of talk about her being on Babes with Lacey. They were kind of kidding about it, that she would always be the other person to like be on Babes with Lacey. It was an entire thing. So that's the one comment that we have. Then Chroma responds, but she literally just said she's confused why you have issues with her and has no clue why you do. I'm guessing this is what Lilah said. Lilah, I wish you were here to explain. Okay. Smooch says, it was back when Babes first started and they were already trying to get me replaced. Keem came and shut it down. It's been aired out a long time ago. Now, I remember there was something about getting Smooch replaced a while ago, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. Then, Lilah responds to the she already knew this, bruh, it's been, thing. She goes, not you or Lacey said I wasn't allowed on Babes, lol. If I was aware, I would have never agreed to go up there when Lacey invited me. Which means that every time she's gone up, I'm guessing Lacey has invited her. She wouldn't just out of nowhere. Okay? Smooch then responds, Lilah says it was a joke that started on a stream like a week before Babe even casted, and Lacey drunkenly, I'm guessing, said that they would do it together. Smooch says that wasn't even what was the point of the DM, by the way. You and me had already been long past that anyways. We've been in VC and on air together after that, regardless, and I came to know you more, and we never had any issues. He's taking shit out of context. Okay? Once again, Lilah, if you were here to explain this, it would be great. Then, Smooch says, with the not you, your Lacey said I wasn't allowed on Babes. Smooch says, because it wasn't like that. Me and Lacey had a private discussion, and the only reason it was brought up to Joker was because of another matter. He is trying to be messy. So now Smooch is like saying that Joker is being messy and trying to start shit. Okay, after all of this. I don't know what's happening with Smooch, but she needs to sort her shit out. We have two more. This is the second last one. Where Joker says, you haven't though, because in voice, you told me you disliked her for trying to snake you. Stop fucking lying. So apparently, in voice, she's actually said to Joker that she doesn't like Lilah. It's an entire thing. Yes, Fuzz, Pink Mike is my co-host. Pink Mike is Lilah.
Yeah.
Fire sluts.
Mr. Boom with the 2, happy birthday, Eris. Is it Eris's birthday? I don't know if it is Eris's birthday.
Man, we've got, it's
everyone's
birthday club today. It's everybody's birthday.
Fuzz says it's not his birthday.
I think it's all a dick measuring contest, honestly, and being told when or where you go is absolutely, and being told, oh, you can't go on this show because I have a problem with you when you're not there is just kind of bullshit.
Fire sluts.
We've got Mazer with the 2 saying happy birthday, Fuzz. Okay, so it's just everyone's birthday today. You know what, Mazer? Happy birthday.
since Lila's not here, let's pivot quickly
Yes.
to an actual kind of crazy story. I've got something to share out. Have you seen? Ooh.
Fire sluts.
Arrows with the two saying happy birthday, Melinda, 60 years young. I don't believe Melinda is 60, but okay. All right, let's
right,
see.
check
What
this
do we have?
out.
Oh, yes, the talk of the town. All right.
So last night on X, after Scooter disappeared from the server, he made a post on X saying, "I've made a decision to officially leave the LolCow universe. The LCU changed my life in many positive ways, but over the past weeks and months, it stopped being fun for me and has begun to take a toll on my mental health. I will always be grateful to Keemstar, Kid Behind a Camera, and the viewers, which made me believe I am worth something. I have nothing but love for you guys. It's just time for me to go." Now, before we look at any of the responses, okay, real quick, I think honestly this time it is real that he may not come back.
Yeah.
If he comes back, I'll sit here and eat my words, but the last times he didn't post on X. Now, it could be for 2 weeks. We could see him at fucking fat camp. Hell, who knows? But regardless, as of right now, he is like officially quitting. One's in the chat if you think it's real. Two's in the chat if you think it's just him playing performative again like Iceman. So we go look at some of the responses. We've got a former host of here saying, "Rest in peace, Bozo. You were scared of the trial. LOL. Get fucked." With the pack watch emoji. Mr. Gamer 187 said, "Why do you keep leaving the LCU for?" Amber L. "Damn, did Amberlyn Reed accuse you of the R word too?" Fugazer said, "Rastoff already posted you're joining him, then he deleted it." Take your mom with you. Let's see, that's an ad. Is that an ad? Yeah,
Looks
it
like
is.
one, yeah.
He dodged the trial at Nightmare. LOL, LMAO, is this because Steak said he will look into you like he did Iceman? You'll be back.
Ooh.
So, it's a very interesting response,
I think he's gone.
It is.
Honestly, I think
You
he's
do?
gone for good. Yeah, I think he's out of it. He's done. If he comes back, don't give him bus again, because how many times does he need to disappoint them?
So what would you do if he comes back? Put him on like the lowest show,
Nuts needs a co-host.
Scooter and Twiggy.
Yes.
I don't know, because that just gives Scooter an excuse to be drunk all the time. Okay, for me, I think that Scooter could possibly be good and entertaining if he could get past his drunkenness, because he does. I mean, like, everybody keeps talking about him sending these nudes. I remember this stream because I was the one running the alpha stream when Keem was up there talking to us, and he pops up and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm fucking drunk. Give me $20 so I can finish this bottle of Crown. There's only like 2 shots in there." And yeah, I remember that profusely. And I'm like, the fuck, you came in, you busted in just to show us you were that drunk,
Yeah.
And then he yelled at me because I took him off screen and kicked him out. And he's like, "You missed it. I fell over. It was so funny." How many times have we seen drunk people falling over.
Exactly. No, exactly. It's I don't know what's going on with Scooter. I hope he figures it out. But there's another one who has taken alcoholism to another level, crashed and burnt.
And take it from me, Scooter. I mean, honestly, if you actually were drinking the way you are saying and everything like that, bro, it's time. Do not go down the same road that I went down because it only gets worse from there. And you are very, very young. Yes, you are not that young, but you are very young, and you don't want to spend 10 more years in a haze, or 8 more years in a haze, or 5 more years in a haze, because sooner or later then it starts eating at your brain, and you get people coming up to you and going, well, do you remember when you did this? And you have just these black holes that you don't remember.
And it's never good. It's never good. So I hope he gets some sort of help. I hope that whatever he's going through gets better. But I don't think he's coming back. I don't think so. And did you see what Gigi was like on Rebel?
I woke up to the last 10 minutes and she looked extremely upset. I did not get to watch the full thing. Literally, I thumbed back and I saw Cat Lady's camera was on, but she had stepped away, and then Gigi was quite upset, and it sounded like the way she was phrasing it sounded like she might be stepping away,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
She kept phrasing it as if
Did
I
I-
don't know if I'm for this universe. I don't think I should be in this universe. I don't know if I, can play this universe game anymore, and just going on and on and on about being in the universe. And it sounded as if she was trying to quit. It honestly sounded as if she was fucking done. And then had a thing of,
But is it a
she'll
game?
only leave Queens. And no, I don't think it's a game.
Okay. It's not a game here. Okay, I don't know. I mean, she frustrates me because it's like, how much of it is Gigi? How much of it is performative? How much of it you can? I don't know. You can never tell because, okay, you guys know when I'm kidding around, when I'm going over the top and being quote unquote performative. You guys have figured that out. I'm pretty much like a fucking pane of glass. You can see right through me half the time. When I'm pissed, I'm pissed. It's not hard to tell. But with some people, it is hard to tell. And to sit there and say, I don't want to play this game anymore, you know what the universe was built on. Monetize the hate, give entertainment and content, but let the viewers talk shit on you,
Yeah.
Instead of blocking them. And if you can't take that, be the most hated person. I've been the most hated person in the world before. Zay's been the most hated person. Steak, Boogie, everybody has been the most hated. But you know what? You put your big boy pants on, you sit down, and you keep going. If my kid was in the universe and somebody was attacking them legitimately, I'd say my piece, but in the side, I'd pull them off to the side and I'd go, look, kid, you know what universe you're in. You know what you've gotten yourself into. I can only defend you so much. Ride it out, do your thing, ignore the haters, and keep going. Don't play pity party. And maybe that's why I'm not good at monetizing myself, because I am too transparent and genuine. Just saying.
I think I struggle with that as well, because I can monetize fun things, things that I find fun, the eyebrows, the pool, the things that are torturous and I know I'm going to fucking hate in the moment, but are going to be good content. Like, I'm good at finding those things, but simply monetizing a conversation like this, I don't know how to do that.
Mhm.
Like this, no clue
Yeah.
how to. I don't know. Keem's got this thing, and this is something that I've always admired about him. Is like during a conversation, he'll throw out the "give me a 20 and tell me what you think," and then people just have this. I don't know how he does it. I need to know. Like I struggle with it.
I think part of that is also with time.
Mm.
With time in the universe, it makes it or on the internet in general. I mean, think about it. Most of us coming in here do not have 10 to 12 to 15 years of experience being in front of this camera, testing it out. I mean, I've only been quote unquote a live streamer for the last 8 months,
Yeah.
doing this. And when I did try it on my own, it was lukewarm, but it gives you a good training ground to understand the basics of it
Yeah.
without having to do it flat on your own, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. No, that's the thing. That the universe is
So,
great at that, but I struggle with monetization, and I understand that. It's why I love having our docket
but
meetings on a Sunday.
exactly. And on top of that, as you work here, you get better at it. Look, 6 months, 8 months ago, do you think anybody sitting there saying Nightmare saying, "Give me 1,205 members," and he would have gotten it?
I don't know. No, not with how it was back.
6, 8 months ago?
No.
I don't think so. But he has grown,
Yes.
and he's been fired a million times. He's been hated, he's been loved, this and that. But now you see how much he has changed.
Yeah.
Him, Steak, Boogie, they can Boogie can't command that, but they're all learning from Keem and seeing, and someday some of them may be able to in the next year be able to run their own solo stream and go, all right, guys, I need 50 gifted members. Let's get that to 50 gifted members,
Yeah.
and boom, it's gonna hit like that.
Exactly.
I've tried it. I've said, and it doesn't hit. So
Listen, I'm so proud of Nightmare to make it onto live. That is a big.
yeah,
It's a big thing. And I am like I'm very impressed. I'm very proud. I ugly cried when they hit the goal. Like I solidly ugly cried. It was great.
yeah,
So for me having him like do that, it's watching Steak, watching Nightmare, even watching Rastov go from just being
Mhm.
simple viewers to hosting a flagship show and getting to where it's incredible to see the journey. It's absolutely amazing. And you know what the greatest thing, this is probably why I stopped watching TV, right? Is because in the LCU, as someone is about to take top seat, you would then have to wait 4 months for a next episode to find out who the fuck took it. In this one, you just gotta wait for Sunday for Keem to lose his shit, and you can see what happens on the Sunday. So I love that
Yeah.
about the LCU, and I think it's going to be good for Nightmare. I honestly think it's going to be a good thing for him to be up there and have fun. I don't know what's going to happen with Boogie because Boogie bullies everyone.
Fire sluts.
Mr. Boom saying you went from intern to my favorite host, Luna. Peak. Thank you, Mr. Boom. You are amazing. I absolutely adore you.
Ooh, I do have to say,
Yes.
I may not have been able to vote, but the boom thumbnails, they won. Just saying.
Ooh, I'm curious.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, he knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I get it, and honestly, the fact of the matter is, seeing everybody's journey, seeing how much the LCU has changed in a year ago. We were a completely different animal.
Yeah.
And now we are huge, and look, we made it through a 15th of the month without a new schedule, without a shakeup, you
I
know.
know. I'm kind of impressed.
Maybe we've gotten to the point where it is kind of stable. It is, Now, Scooter quit yesterday on the 15th. Maybe we're getting a 16th shakeup. Hell, I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
So
I don't know. I think that he's just, after his birthday, after everything that was said to him about steak, I think he's just done. I'm very excited to see what Bus is going to be like now, because apparently Tech's going to be the intern. Well, not the intern, but the takeover until then, Mr. Tech. It's going to be interesting. And then we had Bus removed from Fat Camp.
why are they removed?
I don't know. But apparently Amber Lynn also said that she's not going to go if Scooter doesn't go. So I don't know if maybe because Scooter left, that she's now not going to go to Fat Camp, and therefore there's no point in having Fupa there, so the whole of Bus has been taken off. But they're no longer confirmed for Fat Camp.
Wait a sec. I thought she wasn't gonna go when even before he quit. That even him and Gidgey offered to drive up to Oklahoma, get her and bring her personally.
Yes.
And she said no. So is it just pivoting? Who, basically, oh, I can't go, I'm not going, and it's a moving excuse target?
I'm gonna throw out a random theory, and people can more than come for me at this. Okay, I think she doesn't want to go because she's not actually fat. She just wears a fat suit, and she would like some freedom from it for every now and then. And she doesn't want people to know that she wears a fat suit.
Wouldn't that be some fucking shocking ass shit? Like, legitimately, it's all been a fat suit this whole time, and she's like a fucking skinny ass, like, Barbie body and shit. Holy fuck. That would be absolutely fucking wild.
I'm throwing that theory out. She doesn't want people to know that she's actually wearing a fat suit. And she enjoys, because she only has to be on camera for 2 hours now. So she only has to wear it for like 2 hours. And if she's at Fat Camp, she's going to have to wear it the entire time. And maybe it's heavy and she doesn't want to wear it the entire time. But that's what I'm doing. I'm throwing out that theory. She's actually in a fat suit.
LolCow Illuminati comes back to the Illuminati accusations.
There we go.
We are a cult. Oh my God.
Thank you, Zachary.
Do not look at the man behind the curtain.
No, we cannot look at him.
I am Keem, the great and powerful.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, I'm throwing that theory out. I want to see how far that travels in the universe. Okay, guys, so we're going to redirect to Rain in about 12 minutes. When you get there,
oh man,
be like, Amber Lynn isn't really fat, she wears a fat suit. I want to see how far we can get this. Okay, I want it announced on Bus later tonight that she got accused of not actually being fat, okay? I want that on Bus tonight. I want this. We're gonna start all the fun rumors.
After I get off of here, I have to go hunt the yard. So, like, I am pissed at Amazon right now. Let me tell you, I am fucking pissed. So, I had a delivery yesterday, and I got a few things, and one of those packages was supposed to be something that I've been waiting on, and I go to the delivery, and it says delivered, handed to somebody at the house. How the fuck did you hand it to somebody at this house when I was the only one here, and I was in a 6-hour damn near training for OBS, training some of the interns on OBS? How the fuck did you hand it to somebody personally at this house? So when I saw that, I went outside and it was already dark and I'm like wandering around. I'm like, okay, let's look in the normal places. I don't know who the fuck they gave it to, but now that the sun's up, I'm gonna go hunting because I think they may have left it at the neighbor's house
Oh,
because they do
lovely.
that all the time. Well, see, they drew the property lines wrong. So technically, my address is my back pasture, which sits behind the neighbor's house. So, like Google Maps, no matter how many times I've fixed it, will put it at my neighbor's house.
Oh my word. Well, at least it's not that far then. It's not like somewhere else on the other side of town. That's happened to me before because my
No.
my address, I have the same street name so mine is a street and the other one is a close. So, but they're the same name. And there's been a few times where the delivery guy doesn't look at street, they look at like whatever it is, close, and then they go to the other side of fucking town. And I'm like, no. Read the fucking package. It says street.
Wait, what is a close?
So like if you get one road
Like
that
a
goes like this,
cul-de-sac?
not a full cul-de-sac, but like a circled bit on a road. Where it's like just
Oh,
that, like, it looks like a
okay.
tiny little branch off that just circles around. It's like a little close.
Okay. I think we've got streets, avenues, lanes. I've never heard it called a close
Yeah, we've
before.
got
A
a close.
loop, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I know, it frustrates me.
Roundabouts, yeah.
Roundabouts work as well. But a
Yeah.
roundabout
Yeah.
is a circle. So when you're driving and you
Yeah,
get to
and
the
it
circle
doesn't
on the
have
road,
a
it's a
name.
roundabout.
Yeah, that's and yours is just it starts at one side, it drives all the way through and it loops back to another part on the same road. So it's
Yes.
like an offshoot
Yes.
semicircle. Okay. 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 That we call those circles
Okay.
usually like yeah, it'll be like Green Terrace Circle and it'll just do that, and come around.
Okay, I know.
So,
That's called a close for us. It's very frustrating. Like, just give me my packages. It's irritating. Although I'm lucky, if they ever leave something with a neighbor, both of my neighbors are family. So
see, I'm not the only one. On one side, I've got my parents, and then on the other side, I've got, the neighbors who are damn near like family. So like I go out there and they're just like, oh, if they leave it at my parents, like I'm just like, okay, I'll walk the 500 to 1,000 feet, get
yeah.
to my parents and carry it back.
Yeah, so for me, my
So,
mom's 4 houses down and my cousin's right next door. So
oh,
but,
see?
and then I've got my aunt across the road from me and then another aunt just up the road from me, and it's just, we're a very close-knit family. Christmas is hell. But everyone brings food, so that's great. And it's always warm when they arrive. You don't have to travel 20 minutes with hot foods for it to be like lukewarm when you arrive. Like, it's all nice and hot. It's great.
True, because it's summer for you guys at Christmas time.
Oh, yes, it is. Can I just say right now, speaking of summer and the heat and life,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
What's the temperature?
right now we're sitting at 31, so let's do the calculator,
It's got to be
shall we?
around 100.
We're sitting at 87.8 degrees Celsius.
Woo! Yeah, that is Texas summer, or Texas late spring, early summer. We 2 days ago, before the front came through, we had a wicked front come through. Oh my God, it was bad. Like we had hurricane force winds blowing through on this frontal boundary. But before that, it was in the 80s in the middle of February. Now, the worst we've had was probably 2009, 2010. It hit about 102 degrees in February, and it did not let up until October.
Oh
And
my
oh
God.
my God, it was horrible. I'm like, we're just waiting for a front to come in. And no, the front never came in. That was a rough year.
I would have turned myself into beef jerky and hung myself from a flagpole and decided I'm out. They can take my soul in that moment. I can't handle the heat. I cannot handle. My office is in a basement for a reason. Okay? I don't like the sun. I don't like being around the sun. I don't like facing the sun. I don't like looking at the sun. I don't like the sun touching me. It irritates me. That's why I'm in a basement. And did I think that the sun would be a problem in the basement? I was like, no, never gonna be. Why do basements get fuck hot during the summer? I'm like, my PC has issues constantly. And I'm like, it's just, I need a fan in here. I need one. I definitely need a fan in here. But I can tell you now, winter I'm going to suffer because it's going to get freezing in here.
Yeah, you're getting the heat and the cool from the ground, but have we just confirmed brand new lore about Luna? Luna is a confirmed vampire. Do not let her out in the sun. She will go up in flames.
Yep.
It is true now. We now know that you sleep in a coffin in your little basement, so but no, I get it. I mean, I don't have basements in Texas. You can't have basements down like in the Gulf Coast. You're too close to the water table. And so you don't have them. But I grew up in Wisconsin and my room was in a finished basement and I fucking loved it because usually it was the coolest part of the house until it had been hot for quite a bit and the ground absorbed that heat that heat.
Yes.
And yeah, oh God.
It's hell. It's absolute hell. I'm tired of it. I do not like being here. I want to just at this point in time, I have a mini fridge in here. The amount of times I've opened up that mini fridge and just backed my arms into it and tried to close myself into the mini fridge to steal all the cold. I can't with this anymore. I want to die. I've got ice packs now in there that I take out and I put all over me because I can't with the heat. I can't wait for winter. Winter's going to be so much easier to deal with.
Well, Luna, you know how you beat the heat? I'll tell you, there's a very simple solution. All you got to do is go out and go for a hike and try to get to the peak of the mountain because it is cooler at the peak. And with that, I figured we would finish off with one last good peak meme.
There we go. Definitely. We're going to head you guys over to Rain in about 2 minutes. I'm having so much fun. We will be redirecting. Don't worry, I've got that one in. Thank you, Zakui. We appreciate you. Thank you, Phantom, for coming up and chatting and helping me with this. I will be having a chat with my co-host because I need to chat with her and find out what's going on and why she's not here. Okay? Because, what the fuck? What the fuck?
All I gotta say is at the end of the day, just remember the dude abides. The dude abides. Just be the dude and everything will be cool.
Yes.
So.
Definitely. But thank you very much, guys. Yes, we are Phantom. 100%. Joe, we are Phantom. And we're going to have fun. We're going to send you over to Rain. The final last thing that I want to do is just say a very quick thank you to our pay pigs. We have Vessel Sleep, Lacey Bups, Not Right Keen the Reducer, and Mr. Boom Boom Pow, who you have seen in the chat today. He is absolutely awesome. I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here today. And, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Nobody hit the Goth Girl stream for tomorrow, so I'll just keep running it until we hit it, and then I'll do a Goth Girl stream, because why not? I need 9 more members. 9 more members. I'll grab that tomorrow, though. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. I will chat to you guys in the next stream. Have a good one. Bye.